Well, I can show you the pictures right now.
No, I want you to leave my family fucking alone.
Keep hanging outside of there.
Hit the road. Dude, I promise you, you're gonna get yours and you're
I
gonna
don't give a fuck. You can bring whoever the fuck you want.
That's okay.
You can bring the whole fucking army. I don't give a fuck.
How does this make you feel? You're filming my father and my fucking sister. How does this make you
is that
feel?
the one that put all those scratches on your arm? You want to see the
scratches?
I can show you the pictures right now.
No, I want you to leave my face.
Here's how we do a hillbilly cover-up of stalking. We're gonna stalk her more, get her kicked out of her house so she's literally on the streets, and because we don't want her hunkering down at home. We can't stalk her at her house. Well, we can. I mean, you're voyeurs. But you can't, we can't stalk her at her house. We got to get her out. Don't let her ex-husband give her money. Make sure she's out. Because we need to go where she is, just minding her own business, working and crap, and take pictures of her. That's what he says. Because we're going to get her. Are you? We're going to prove we're not stalking. Are you? But he just types in my other phone. We're going to get you. We are. Are you? Okay, duly noted for the record. You just threatened me again. You're going to get me. You couldn't get a date with a gun to your head. I left. It's been 9 years, sir. You are the most disgusting turnoff I've ever met in my life. People are horrified by you. We don't have problems getting information. You do. Because you're horrifying everybody, Mr. Perry. You're all by yourself. You don't have a date. You don't have any chance of that. You're not loved or wanted. You're told on. And told on. And told on. And leaked on. And ratted out. And told on. And told on, and told on. Nobody wants you around. You can't what police department has the police recordings? What police department got me the Fabian puzzle in jail, Mr. Perry, when you had me illegally detained? You've called everybody. Anybody helping you with information? Hell no. But we're getting help. We're getting all kinds. We quote you every fucking day. For 7 years. Look at your results and look at ours. We shouldn't have to explain this to you. You should be smart enough to get there yourself, in your head. Maybe what we're doing is bad, and it's criminal, and people don't like crime. They don't like suffering. They don't like problems. They don't like drama. And so, we're not getting a whole lot of help here. She is. So maybe we should stop. Charles, I want for you to shut up. Listen, no one understands why you think I care what you think. You're talking to me like you think I care what you think, and I think you know I don't. We're all sick of hearing it. I am sick of hearing it. When you contact me and take my money, we get more information. Because you're horrifying people. So your hillbilly cover-up of, we're gonna stalk her more and get pictures of it to prove we're stalking her more. And then use that to claim we're not stalking her at all. I'm doing what I'm doing. Work. Right? Just going to work. Just minding my own business. Doing my own thing. Not bothering anybody. And you're coming to where I am. In this forum state of Oklahoma. And on purpose. Finding out where I am and what I'm doing against my will, violating my privacy, and getting pictures of me. And that's going to prove you're not doing what I say. We don't even know what to say to that, sir. Nobody understands why you think I want to help you, and nobody understands why you think I give a fuck what you think. You don't even make sense. You're just as wacky as he.
Family fucking alone.
Keep hanging outside of there.
Hit the road.
I don't care what you think. I'm not going to help you. When you're in jail, all this is over. I get my privacy back and I will never be broke again. And everybody's counting the days. The nightmare's over.
Dude, I promise you, you're gonna get yours and you're
I don't
gonna
give a fuck. You can bring whoever the fuck you want.
That's okay.
You can bring the whole fucking army. I don't give a fuck.
How does this make you feel? You're filming my father and my fucking sister. How does this make you
is that
feel?
the one that put all those scratches on your arm? You want to see the
Scratches?
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey, men, leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them, especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her. You need to leave her alone. And this is Bacon.
That's okay. I don't care.
No means no. Leave me alone. I have said that every day for 13 years. No. I don't want to be with you. I don't want you. I am not in love with you. You make me have the heebie-jeebies. You make my skin crawl. You disgust me. I feel nothing for you, Mr. Perry, but deep, deep disgust. This is Cynthia Ortiz. These are the Charles Perry Stalker Podcast. We are doing these to document the stalking, the harassment, the attempted coercion, the carrying out of a threat. I'm going to get you. I'm going to starve you into a lie. I'm going to make you dig out of a dumpster. Then you'll go back to Texas. Wow, all of that is what's horrifying people. And then we find out you said that, Geppetto. Okay, who are you, Geppetto? I don't know you, but I've heard you talked about. And I've heard you talking. And I don't have sage, by the way. I don't have any. Your guy said, Mr. Perry, when he pesters Cynthia and takes her money, things don't go well for us. We're seeing things happen we've never seen before. Your other guy said, we've never had one of our victims find out we had cameras in their house. We've never had one figure out we're causing their problems. We've never had one sue us. We've never had one invoice us. And we've never had one solve a murder we committed to cover all that up. She's got longevity we've not seen before. Why might that be? I have help. Who got me the police? Who got me the recordings? And who got me the Fabian puzzle? What police did that, Charles? You don't know. No one's helping you. Because everybody's sickened by what you're doing to me and Mike. Michael Neely. Manford police officer Mike Neely. You can't beat someone to death and have not one injury on you. While you're drugged and unconscious and in respiratory distress, you can't do it. We said that before anybody else said it. Before it was on the docket. Before the information had been obtained in depositions. We emailed the Florida State's attorney and told him. He didn't do it. He was drugged. You got the wrong guy. He didn't do it. Here's who we think did. Well, here's who we know did. You can't beat someone to death, knock their head back and forth so hard that it knocks their head off their body. He died of internal decapitation, Chief Miller did. And you can't do that and have nothing on you. Chief Miller was found laying face up, nice and neat, in a very small, confined space. Had he been hit, he would have been fallen slump. The fight was between the offender and whoever drugged Mike. And that's your thing. You gave me arsenic, you gave him opioids. There was no opioids found in their personal belongings. They didn't get up and walk out of the room by themselves. So who gave him the opioids? How much was really in him? Because he didn't get tested like me. I didn't get tested at all to confirm or rule out arsenic. How much was in my system? Was it enough to almost kill me? Was it, I was taking charcoal, like fucking popping it like candy. Trying to not die. Every time I just went to work. Minding my own business, not bothering anybody. You come where I am, in the Forum State of Oklahoma, and you're going to prove you're not stalking by stalking and getting a bunch of pictures of me, doing things normal people do, not bothering everybody else like you do. See, once a woman says no, leave me alone. Don't make a pest of yourself. And you have. So I'm going to do the disclaimer real quick. Use allegedly. Mr. Perry, I said shut up. Please shut up. Stop thinking I care what you think. Get out of my phone. A lot of times if I stop and yell stop, he'll stop. Not always, but he does most of the time. I would like for you to shut up. Didn't ask you what you think, did I? Why do you think I care what you think? Why? Why do you think that? No one understands why the fuck you think that. And you're talking to me like you think I do. And I think you know I don't. You're still asking me, is it this person or that person or this person? Mr. Perry, I don't want to help you. I want for you to be gone. I'll never be broke again. All the problems you cause are gone with you. So I'm not going to help you. Stop asking me. You are making a buffoon of yourself. And you're too fucktard to know that. It's embarrassing. No means no. Don't make a pest of yourself, and you are. I don't like you. Stop bothering me. Listen to this guy. This is a repeat. We got shrinks that are very concerned about your mental stability because you have to have the same thing repeated. And these are things most people don't have to be told at all. And you're told over and over and over and over. And you're still acting in such a deviant, offensive, horrified way. And you can't figure out, well, nobody will help you. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you think. I don't want to hear it. I don't care what you think. I don't want to hear it. I don't care what you think. Shut up. Shut up. Did I say it enough times for you? Am I talking over your head? Shut up. I don't want to hear it. Everyone is sick and tired of hearing it. Shut up. I'm not going to help you. I'm going to help you be gone. I don't want to be broke anymore. I don't want to have my privacy invaded anymore. I'm not going to help you stay here and crap up my life. You have ruined my life. Everything I worked hard for all my life, you took it. And I'm pissed about it. And everybody hates you for doing that to me. We have no problem getting information. You do. What police have the actual recordings? No one will tell you. What police gave me the Fabian puzzle? No one will tell you. Everybody hates you. Shut up.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Leave me alone.
Hey men, leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her. And you need to leave her alone. And this is Bacon.
Now, look at this one. Well, let's play this one first.
Stepdad's been raping you since
Leave
you
me
were 12 years
alone.
old?
Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes.
First, let me say that I'm happy that the lady in this video is okay. Second, let me break down what rape culture is. Rape culture is the fact that that man felt that he was entitled to some of this woman's time just because he said, let me talk to you for 2 minutes. Doesn't matter if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. If she said no, no means no. Rape culture is the comments that she has on her video about how she should have just spoke to him or dressed differently. Rape culture is me taking the heat for calling out other men for their terrible behavior. Rape culture is trying to explain stuff as, oh, it's just locker room talk. No, it's not locker room talk. You should talk the same way wherever you are. We all know that rape is not about sex, it's about power. So for you to force yourself on somebody, even if you're just talking to them, is disgusting, dude.
Stepdad's been raping you since
Leave
you
me
were 12 years
alone.
old?
It's disgusting. You're disgusting. Yeah, I feel nothing for you but deep, deep disgust. You disgust everybody. We don't have problems getting information. You do. Everybody's sick and tired of what you're putting me and Mike through. Everybody's tired of it, sir. A lot of people admire me for being willing to sleep in my car for the greater good to put a stop to your crime. Every time I quote you, you're being stopped. You're a fucktard. You don't know that. You got something wrong with you. You got Huntington's disease or something. It causes paranoia and delusion. You live in pretend land. Everybody laughs at you. You're making a fool of yourself. You don't have any of you have a real love life, a real girlfriend that like calls you and wants to see you? Nope. I bet you don't. When you do things people don't like, they're not going to like you. Duh. Most people don't have to be told that, Geppetto. Not you guys. You guys are not the brightest bulbs. There's one of these that... So, this one.
That's okay.
6 times.
Leave me alone.
6 times. And he starts commenting on her clothes. And the comment is, nobody asked you about what you thought of her clothes, did they, sir? What were you asked to do? Leave her alone. You're responding in a way that indicates you have no fucking idea what I'm saying. Your mind gets worse by the day. It's deteriorating. You've got a disease. You need to be in a fucking nursing home. I'm not a special ed teacher, Mr. Perry. I don't use puppets, crayons, and finger paints. That's not my area of expertise. Okay? You're making everybody mad. So when I quote you, you asked for it. I've said every fucking day, you offered me a bribe, and I said no. I don't want your BioLite money. I don't want to be with you. You make me sick. You're repulsive and you disgust me. What I like in men is men who are out working hard and have something interesting to talk about. Not some fat, lazy slob that perverts around all day, bothering everybody. Sitting around trying to figure out how to ruin people. You're a turnoff. You're a fat, lazy turnoff. If you liked me, you would do what I like. I don't like being peeped on. That all by itself that's a no-go for you. If this wasn't just a job for me, if there was any possibility of a romance, your Peep and Tom problem alone is a turnoff. That would be it. Nope. That would be it. Nope. It's illegal for a reason. Other guys don't act like you for a reason. And they can get a date and you cannot. Right? Where's Jacqueline? When you're in my backyard shitting everything up. We'd like her to come get her rabid dog out of my backyard and, clean up the mess. Clean up the mess her crazy Looney Tune husband made. I don't like you. Move on. Every person on the planet gets rejected. Everyone. And everyone else can move on. You fail every day that you can't. You cannot keep up with everybody else. It is pathetic. I left 9 years ago. I've been in Oklahoma 9 years. I came here to get away from you and to be with my family and to not have drama and a conflict all the time. Your drama. Your Jerry Springer show. It's embarrassing to me, Mr. Perry. You embarrass me. You can't. You have no class and no dignity. You have no respect for boundaries or the rights and wishes of other people, like some sort of antisocial, freaky Jason. I don't know, if you kill a cop, you'll kill about anybody, wouldn't you? Charles, I said, don't contact me. I don't want to hear it. Shut up. Why do you think I want to hear what you think? Why do you think that? Like, nobody understands why the hell you think that I would want to hear anything you think. Didn't ask you any more than she asked, what do you think of my clothes? 6 times. 6 times. Leave me the fuck alone. No means no. Move on. Quit pestering everybody. Quit bothering everybody.
You want?
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh my god. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm serious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh my god. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm serious.
Sir, please.
6 times. And this person who made this TikTok video for her, this is Lori Bori on TikTok. The whole country knows she has a stalker problem. This Neil guy. She couldn't get police to help her either. She did finally get a restraining order, and he violated that. That's what these guys do. It's like, I watched the TV show Stalked on Discovery Channel. It's hosted by Dr. Michelle Ward, who is a forensic psychologist and also a stalking victim. And she makes sure to point at the camera at the end of every episode to let stalkers watching know you can't control fuck. You don't control shit. You can't control yourself. You got a deviant problem. It owns you. It owns you. You got a sick, twisted mind, and everybody else can see it. And it is embarrassing. It is pathetic. It is not a trophy. You got a problem, and you need a shrink. You, Mr. Perry, as much as we have to repeat ourselves, you need to be in a nursing home. You got Alzheimer's or something. You want to be a dignitary, but you act like, you don't act dignified. I grew up in the home of an elected official, Mr. Perry. I was taught how to behave. We had to behave. We're Chief Hall's grandkids. We had to behave. Okay? Somebody, didn't spank you enough or something as a kid because you act like a spoiled, rotten little 2-year-old little brat. Everybody comments on it. They're sick and tired of you not acting your age. It's golly. You need to get some help.
I don't. Stop stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's why I moved.
No. Just talk
leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
0 minutes. I don't want to ever talk to you. I don't ever want to hear your voice to you. Please, God bless you, but please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please stop following me.
You won't call the cops.
I don't. Stop stalking me. Please.
So, in Texas, this is how great Texas is at dealing with stalkers. They had this guy who was actually a cop. And, I think he was a cop. And, he had a stalker. So, he's telling his his boss about it. And his boss was like, just blow it off. Well, guess what happened? His stalker, because a lot of them do kill, 75% of femicide victims were stalked first. They were stalked first. They had pictures of her. So 75% is pretty high. Rebecca Schaefer was killed by her stalker. He hired a PI. The PI got her address from DMV records. That's why we now use protected addresses, which I use. Except now I have an address of a fucking rock in a park. Because you found out where I lived. Anyway. You're a stalker. And called my landlord and told him to kick me out. He even asked you, how many women have you gotten, or how many people have you done this to, gotten kicked them out of their homes? He sounded upset about it. People are horrified by what you're doing to me and Mike. Sir, we can get information and you cannot. Look at your results, look at ours. I mean, you know, a 2-year-old could get the cause and effect here faster. So, this guy in Texas gets, his stalker walks up and shoots him 7 times. He lived, but she went to jail for attempted murder. But, I mean, God, what do? Wait till, you know, there's somebody trying to blow your head off before you do something? The rate of death, you had Jodi Arias stalking Travis Alexander, slashed his tires. The next escalation was murder. Murder in the first degree. You have Drew Carey's ex-girlfriend murdered by her stalker. You have Teresa Saldana stabbed by her stalker. On and on and on. Jodie Foster had the stalker John Hinckley watching her on TV. Goes and tries to kill the president. Charles, I want you to shut up. Get out of my phone. You shouldn't know what I'm doing right now to think. I don't care what you think of me. I mean, I don't care what you think, and I'm not going to help you. Stop asking me. Who is it? Stop asking me. Shut up. I want for you to be out of my life and not in it anymore to fuck it up. I'm not going to help you stay in my life to fuck it up. I had a whole lifetime of success before I met you. I knew a lot of people in power. A lot of power can get me a Fabian puzzle in jail, can't they? Who did that? Who tells me what you just said? I'm not going to help you, sir. Listen, he's actually typed in my phone just now. Who was it? No one is going to help you continue to make me a victim of your crime and ruin my life. No one is going to help you with that. Why do you think I would help you with that? Are you mentally retarded? You shouldn't even ask me that question. No one's going to help you with that. They've been going at you for 7 years. Jean Mitchell was worried, I guess, and told somebody, I don't know how she knew my legal argument before I made it, but she texted me and told me, don't make that argument, it's not plausible. His argument was, my client was drunk and he fell with his ass on Chief Miller's face and smothered him. Does that match the injuries? Nope. It doesn't match fuck, does it? It's not plausible. It's not even possible, much less plausible. But I did know his argument because guess what? They recorded y'all talking to him about it. Which police have that recording, Charles? You sure you want to piss us off? You sure you want to piss us off? I told you to give back what you took and get the fuck out, or we'll get more, and they'll do it for you. And that was in response to your bribe offer. I don't want your illegal buy-a-lie money. I'm not going to lie for you. I'm not going to help you with your crime. I'm not covering up anything for you. You're a job. My job is to help catch the bad guy. The only thing I was supposed to do is get you elected. You're the one that turned this into something much more hideous, much more heinous. David, they heard you talking about getting my car. Get her eaten out of a dumpster, and then she'll go to Texas. Who has that recording, David? Geppetto, who has the recordings of you and David talking about Sage? Are you a witch? Are you the witch they hired to cast spells on me? Is she taking some sort of painkiller? I did a spell on her that she should be in a lot of pain, and she's not flinching. She's not in any pain. No, it's called, I'm a Christian, and we don't live under the curse, sir. We don't live under the curse anymore. You should know your Bible, right? Satan was up in heaven causing a lot of drama. He got like all arrogant and all, he thought he was God. And then there's the Bible verse. I saw Satan fall from heaven like lightning. You have authority over these evil spirits. You will trample on scorpions and snakes, and no harm will come to you. Guess what? It happened like lightning, quickly, with power. He's cast out. And now there's no more drama in heaven. People who are arrogant and pathetic and jealous often cause drama and make everybody hate you because people don't like drama. They don't like stress. They don't like problems. They don't like conflict or the people that cause them. You're a troublemaker. The best you will ever do, Mr. Perry, is be a wannabe reject. You'll never do any better than that. I don't like people like you. You're a deviant, and your conduct is disgusting. You know, when you try to attract a woman by being nice to her and get her to like you, then you might get a real life love life. Until then, you're just a pathetic reject, too stupid to move on, like everybody else can do. So because you continue to go at me, we've quoted you pretty much every day. Pretty much every day. And guess what? I'm busy, so I don't have time to type it all up. Doesn't mean they don't have it. I only type up things that I want to, we feel like is crucial for my safety. So I'm going to do the disclaimer. Use allegedly. Nobody's been convicted in court yet. Mark, is that helpful? Does that help you? At this point, you guys have done so many things that I said beforehand that there's been the debate as to whether or not I need to say that. She did say Mike was drugged before anybody else said it. She did say Charles was threatening false arrest before he did it. She did say that he was going to try to get her kicked out of her house before he did. She did say he's trying to starve her into a lie before he is. So what exactly do we need to use allegedly for, Mark? Mr. Warman? I mean, come on. People aren't stupid. You guys are, but everybody else is not. Everybody else is very smart. They're irritated by your stupidity and your clients. We get the one yesterday, you guys calling up here. We want this stopped by tomorrow. Get that car from her and get her, we need her back in Texas. I'm not going to Texas. I'm a grown woman. Butt out of my life. And I'm going to hold you accountable if she finds out. How about we are holding you accountable? And how dare you say something like that? You know how we know? You said it because you pissed our guys off. They're going at y'all. Every day that I'm broke, the longer Mike's in jail, the longer Charles is in my life, the more we get. Been that way since the McNamara email of 2015, when Charles was threatening, I'm in a false arrest or to coerce her. Coercion is a crime. Hacking, stalking, peeping, all that's crime. And your little hillbilly cover-up's not working. You don't drive drunk more to prove you're not a drunk driver. I'm going to prove we're not stalking her by stalking her and taking pictures to prove it. It's that stupid. So when I quote you guys, it is because I'm broke. It is because Charles is still contacting me. It is because you still invaded my privacy. It is because you're still trying to coerce me. Witness tampering is a crime. Read Title 18 of the United States Code 1512 and 1513. You pissed us off trying to retaliate against me, Calvin. You pissed us off because Mike's still in jail and I'm still broke. That's not, not going to work. Not working for us, is it? It's not even working for you if I quote you because you pissed my guys off. Charles, I'm not going to help you. We want you gone. Everybody wants for you to be gone. Everybody's sick and tired of you. And the problems that you make and the drama. I came here to get away from all of that and be with my family. The first time I asked you to leave me alone, really emphatically, after you butt in between Fabian and I emailed Michael Quinn Sullivan, get him off me. It's rape. It is a form of rape. I've been violated in a very vulgar manner. Vulgar. And I want you to make him leave me alone. And I asked Ben Campbell, can I sign an NDA if your client will never fucking contact me again? And they declined my request. I then went to court in May 2015 and asked for a judge to make you leave me the fuck alone. And I forgot my police report, so he denied it. But he did give you the verbal warning. It goes without saying, Mr. Warman, your client needs to leave her alone. That's a verbal order, Mr. Warman. It goes without saying means I shouldn't have to say it. He should know at his age how to behave right. He wants to be a dignitary and he's acting like a 2-year-old little brat. It's embarrassing. We were not allowed to act that way when I was 2. Chief Hall's grandkids better behave. You don't touch things that don't belong to you. You keep your hands to yourself. You say yes ma'am, yes sir, you get manners. You don't cross boundaries, and if you're not asked, don't butt in. Do not butt in. So your behavior is I don't even know what to say. I lived in Vegas. A lot of weirdos in Vegas. You add all those people up together, you by far out weirdo them all. It's pathetic. You're acting like this man.
I can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's why I moved. Leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for 2 minutes.
No,
Leave me alone.
0 minutes. I don't want to ever talk to you. I
What
don't ever
happens?
want to hear your voice to you. Please,
What
God
happened?
bless you, but
What
please leave me
happened?
alone.
What-
Please leave me alone. Please
Huh?
stop following me.
You won't call the cops.
Stop. I don't.
About
Stop
stress.
stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's why I moved.
Just talk
Leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for 2 minutes.
No,
Leave me alone.
0 minutes. I don't want to ever talk to you.
What
I don't ever
happens?
want to hear your voice to you. Please,
what
God
happened?
bless you, but
What
please leave me
happened?
alone.
What-
Please leave me alone. Please
Huh?
stop following me.
You won't call the cops.
Stop. I don't.
About
Stop
stress.
stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalked me. That's why I moved.
Just talk
Leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for 2 minutes.
No,
Leave me alone.
0 minutes. I don't want to ever talk to you.
What
I don't ever
happens?
want to hear your voice to you. Please,
what
God
happened?
bless you, but
What
please leave me
happened?
alone.
What-
Please leave.
So my point was, in those 2 times, the first times I said, I want to be left alone. Charles, shut up. Listen, no one cares what you think, what you want, what you need. No one cares. We're sick of hearing it. You never shut up. We get it. You made your point. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. We're sick of hearing from you. When you contact me, we get more. I told you not to. I don't like it. Stop. No means no. Leave me alone. Now, stop making a pest of yourself. This, when I asked for the NDA, if Mr. Perry would leave me alone, when I asked for a protective order, there was not one dime requested in either of those requests. No money at all. And I sure could have asked for money. I didn't. I didn't ask for it. Now I'm asking for you to give back what you took in response to your bribe offer. I don't want your money. I don't want to be with you. What I'd like for you to do is pay what you owe me and get out. Shut up and go away. We're all tired of hearing it. Why do you think I care what you think? Why do you think that? Nobody understands why the fuck you think that. Delusion. I've repeated myself so many times. Doctors are concerned about you. Your mind is deteriorating. You can see it. You act like you have no fucking idea what I'm saying. It's so embarrassing. No one should have to repeat themselves at all, but certainly not this much. It's the same thing every day. Get away from me. Get away from me. I don't want to be with you. You make my skin crawl. If you liked me, you would do what I like, not ruin my life. It has nothing to do with that, and you know it. So when you talk to me like you think I want to hear from you, I mean, everybody's at a loss as to why the fuck you think that. We're all at a loss as to why you think I would help you continue to ruin my life. I'm helping the guys that are stopping you. Every time we quote you, you're being stopped. You can do it by yourself like a big boy. Like a dignified person. Or they're going to do it for you. That's not a threat. It's just what they're going to do. They're cops. That's what they do. Stop your crime. No one's done what we've done. Right, Geppetto? Right, Calvin? Right, Muffin Man? Have you been quoted before? You're quoted now every day. We can't have her hunkering down. We got to have her out and about so we can stalk her. We got to take pictures of her so we can use the pictures to prove we're not stalking her. We're going to take her money and starve her into a lie. Get her eaten out of a dumpster. Then she'll go to Texas. We've got to have her back in Texas. I'm quoting those are you. Those are what police have of you saying. And every day that Mr. Perry's in my life, every time he contacts me, every day Mr. Neely is still in jail, and every day I'm broke, we get more, and more, and more, and more, and more. It has been that way every day for 7 years. There's not going to be a date. You get told on. You're not wanted, you're not loved, you're a wannabe, pathetic nothing. You're rejected. Move on. Grow a pair, you coward. Grow a pair and move on. Act like a man. Act like a fucking man. It's embarrassing to me, the way you act. It's very embarrassing to me. What about your kids? Charles, you embarrass me. Stop contacting me. Stop it. Shut up. Get out of my phone. Get out of it. The longer you're in it, the more we get. Anybody understand that? I've said it like 100 times for years now. And then I quote you. And you guys get all, oh, how'd she find out? How'd she know? because you're in my life. Mr. Perry's contacting me and I asked him not to. You're invading my privacy and I asked you to stop that. I'm broke. Get your hands out of my wallet. Mike's in jail and he didn't do it. You fix that. You fix it. Or don't complain when we quote you and then they arrest you and use all that to convict you. That's the plan. It's always been the plan. You're seeing things happen you've not seen before. And nobody will tell you who the police are that have those, will they? We hate your guts. We want you gone. Everybody hates you. Everybody's sick of this. We don't have problems getting information, you do. Everybody's horrified, Mr. Perry, about what you're putting me and my family through and Mr. Neely and his family. Horrified by you. It's deviant conduct. It's offensive. It's sick. It's twisted. It's sadistic. And everybody hates you people for doing this to us. Everybody. We don't have problems getting information, Mr. I want her out of here by tomorrow, and if she finds out, I'm holding you accountable. You're being held accountable, you sick son of a bitch. Shut up, too. Both of you. Shut up. You're pissing off people you can't touch. We're very smart in what we do, and you're not. It's so easy, it's not fair. Get the hell out of my life. Get out of it. You don't have a choice. As many times as we've quoted you, why the fuck do you think you have a choice? You're breaking the law. You're causing the loss. You're causing the drama. You're causing the problems. You pissed everybody off. And so we get more and more and more and more. David asked me, one of the last conversation I had with him, who's helping you? Who's telling you what we're doing? Wow. You actually think I'm going to answer that? It speaks to your delusion that you would even ask me. And he says, I know who your real parents are. Do you? I'm not 6 years old. I don't give a fuck. He thought that was going to be leverage. If you'll tell me who's helping you, I'll tell you who your real parents are. Like I said, I'm not 6 years old. I don't give a fuck. Go fuck yourself. And I walked off. And that was the last thing I said to him. I don't care. What we care about is you're hurting people in a way they will never get over. So you're being stopped every time I quote you. We're not getting those to use as party entertainment, Mr. Whack Job. They're going to be used to get an indictment and a conviction, sir. They're working on some other parts of this. It's a pretty big fucking case. You pissed everybody off, depriving women of their basic needs and rights. Human rights violations. Billions of dollars spent in fighting that and sex trafficking. Get the fuck off me, rapist. You have absolutely no chance of a date with me. None. Not one. So, when I quote you, that will be used in court. Some of it already is. Oh my Jesus, God in heaven. He's still typing in my phone. Wow. You're shitting us with that, right? What did I just say? What did I just fucking say, Mr. Perry? Get the fuck out of my phone. I don't care what you think. You weren't asked. No one asked you. Please, get away from me. Get the hell away from me. When I quote you, you're being stopped. Everybody else, if you can't see that Mr. Perry's mind is deteriorating more and more by the day, and he makes less and less sense every day, people are horrified by what you were putting me and Mike through. So we get more and more and more and more. And that started with the McNamara email of 2015. And it has gone on every day since. What police department has that recording? Then nobody will tell you. We don't want you gone. You're being stopped when we get recordings just like this. Act like you understand me, Mr. Perry. Am I talking over your head? This one. We can't get her kicked out because of COVID. It's the COVID moratorium. So let's use smoking. And then she did try. The date on this is February 9, 2021. And this is the 15th. There was a concerted effort to get me kicked out of my home. Again. So when you did that, you made everybody mad. So then we get things like, I want her stopped by tomorrow. And if she finds out, I'm going to hold you accountable. But you're being held accountable. We just quoted you. What do you think that is? Are we talking over your heads, fucktards? Are you all stupid? I mean, we know Mr. Perry's got some slow problems. There were all of you. Mike was drugged March 2020. Mike was drugged. May 2020. Not till May. What police got that to me in jail, Charles? See, you can make all the phone calls you want to get. Everybody hates you. They're not going to help you. They're not going to help you, David. They're not going to help you, Calvin. They're not going to help you, Geppetto. Everybody hates you. You're horrifying people. August 2019. Just a few months before Chief Miller's murder. It's not legal, but I'm going to have her cars towed and sold before she figures that out. It's the last highlighted sentence right there. That's dated, time-stamped, and dated. So you've been recorded talking about getting my car every day since, David, Mr. Robertson, you especially. Okay? Because everybody's horrified by what you're doing. There's the McNamara email of 2015. I'm going to false arrest her and make her lie. Or entice her. So, what did I do then? Listen, he's going to fucking leave me alone. That's all there is to it. I'm not going to lie for him. I'll stay quiet if he never contacts me again. So the bond conditions came to be of Mr. Perry can't contact her anymore, which is an admission of guilt and agreement to stop it. So what I'm asking you to do again, I don't want your BioLi money. I don't want it. It's illegal, and I don't want a fucking thing to do with you. Give me back what you owe me, or at least let my ex-husband help me when he wants to help me. But for sure, leave me the fuck alone. When you contact me, I don't like it. Your deviant conduct is making everybody want to barf. We don't have problems getting information. You do. Look at your results. Look at ours. Every day for 7 years, it's the same thing. The longer you're in my life, the longer I'm broke, the longer Mike's in jail, the more we get. We got it yesterday. We got it the day before that. We got it the day before that. We got it the day before that. So, my ex-husband telling me I'm gonna give you a week of hotel. And then when there's a change in the hotel, then somebody called him in between. You had to have. Why would you say, yeah, I'll help you with this week? Okay, well, I can't do it at that hotel now because this happened. Can you do it at this hotel? Nope. I'm going to pay for a night and then you go on the streets. Because that's what Charles and Dave told me to say. Yep. We know you had him get me the wrong oil for my car. We know you had him get me a vacuum cleaner. We know you had him get me Victoria's Secret. Me and I don't have that kind of relationship. And there's on and on. I mean, I'm not going to quote them all. Ringtone, emails, recordings. Yellow Brick Road recordings, Calvin. Get her shoe print recordings. It's not her. You've excluded her from this murder. If you have to get people to change their appearance. You know, the one that did it's a lot heavier, quite a bit heavier than Cynthia, we heard the witnesses say. Right? If you have to get the two girls to change their appearance, you've already excluded Cynthia. You're faking up evidence now. No surprise there. That's kind of what Mr. Perry does. Destroys it or fakes it up. I didn't get tested. Mike didn't get tested in time. Mike got tested after he was given Narcan. The Narcan altered the chemistry of his blood. Now we don't know what it looked like when he was unconscious and in respiratory distress, and that's when we needed the blood test. Anybody can watch the O.J. Simpson trial. Anybody can watch CSI Las Vegas or Forensic Files or anything on TV that talks about crime solving, and it'll talk to you. It shows you. You have to properly collect the evidence. Bag it, tag it, examine it, or it's tainted, it's not admissible, and you failed. Brady rules require it, Mr. Powell. Oh my God. Please, Charles, shut up. He just did it again. Why are you contacting me? Why are you contacting me? I just said stop it. I don't like it. We get more when you do that because I don't like it. I want for you to shut up. Shut up. So, when I'm quoting you, if some of you guys get mad, it's because Charles has contacted me all day and I don't like it. I told him to stop it, get away from me. So if you don't like being quoted, you better make him stop contacting me, David. You better stop causing me problems, David, Geppetto, Calvin. Because when you do, we quote you. My guys get pissed off. So I'm going to close with this. In closing, nobody has as much evidence as we have. Hold on. On this page, justiceforsend.com, on this page, there is all this evidence that I've collected over the years of Mr. Perry stalking me at my work where I live and he does not. in the forum state of Oklahoma. When we quote you, you pissed off cops that can get information from you and give it to me, and a Fabian puzzle to me, and find out Mike Neely was drugged before anybody else said it. Wasn't on the docket yet. Depositions hadn't even been taken yet. So, what they said to tell you is you are to cease and desist all contact right now. You're to cease and desist all invasion of my privacy right now. You are to... I'm never to ask for money again, Mr. Perry. You're to get out of my wallet. Okay? You're to get the fuck out of my wallet, and you need to start paying your bill. You have a legitimate debt, pay that. I don't want your BioLi money. It's illegal. You owe a legally obligated, defined bill. Pay it. Shut up and get away from me. I don't want to hear it. Everyone's sick of hearing you. Everybody's sick of hearing it. You need a lie. You made your point. We're not going to give you a lie. We said no. No means no. Leave everybody alone. Stop being a pest. Stop bothering everybody. And fuck off. And butt out of my business. Okay? You're to comply with the law. Period. Period. Or there's legal consequences you'll have that you'll probably never get out of. They're the same people that gave me the information you just said and gave it to me. They're the same people that gave me the Fabian puzzle, that told me Mike was drugged, all that. Same people. You're to stop it right now. Stop right now. I'm not to have money problems anymore, and I'm not to have to ask for help again. Ever. Is that clear? If I have to, if there's a problem, you chose your consequences. We're sure you can live with it. Alright? Now, we're done. I'm not gonna... Perry, get some help with people having to repeat themselves all the time. It's very irritating, and it's a sign that you got Alzheimer's or something very wrong with you. Nobody else has to have that. Something wrong with you that you have to say the same thing to you over and over and over and over and over. You got something wrong with you. Senile dementia or something. Get that checked. It's irritating. We're all sick of having to deal with that.